Now, us women, we're very good. We're very busy. And we're twice as likely to do chores during the festive season
sure
as
you
men.
are. Sure you are. Could I just ask you, have you ever taken part in helping Santa select toys for children? Have you ever assembled toys with Santa's little helpers doing that? The sort of really important work, because at the end of the day, the kids don't care about candles and decorations and things. They just care about the toys.
And the food. And I do make a very good
toys
Christmas
first.
dinner.
Toys that eat their toys rather than eat food.
I have wrapped presents, if that counts.
We just do everything. Tell us more. Tell us more.
But is this really a fair assessment? Because apparently women do it all. So what is going on in your household? That's what we're asking. Are men work shy? Are they not pulling their weight at Christmas? Yes, but you shouldn't be allowed to.
Well, here's a man fighting our cause, Peter Lloyd, who's what's termed a men's activist, and behaviour and etiquette expert, Liz Brewer. Liz, OK, why are men so ghastly?
No, Eamon, we're not saying they're ghastly. We're just saying at Christmas, what do men do? They're very good occasionally helping to put up the lights, definitely carving the turkey, pouring the wine. But when it comes to Christmas cards, wrapping presents, buying presents, all the men I know leave it to the very last moment. And the thing is, in their defence, women do quite enjoy doing the organisation, creating that effect. And you say children, you know, all they want is the toys. They love the magic of arriving Christmas morning.
So do men, and I would put it to you, men bring more magic to Christmas, I would say, than most women. But anyway, Peter, what do you say about this?
Well, you know, what can I say? After 50, 60 years of mainstream feminism, it's now women who are the sexist pigs. Thank you for reminding us all. Pigs in blankets, maybe that's what they are. Sexist pigs in blankets. This article that we've seen on The Guardian is typical of their hatred of anything that's happy or joyful or Christian. And especially anything that's male. So Kelsey agrees that they're annoyed at men, but I kind of find it staggering. Not only is it completely lacking in the spirit of Christmas, but it's also revealing the absolute narcissism, the endless narcissism of white liberal women who just never, ever stop moaning, not even at Christmas.
Ew, wow. But I love that man.
I have to tell you, also, in defence of men, last night I was at Tom Carriage's opened a new restaurant in Chelsea, and I mentioned to him, what do you do at Christmas? Christmas, he said, we get together as a family. He jumped up in the air. We have such a good time. We do everything together. It's a whole ritual, the lights, you know, putting the presents under the tree, wrapping, everything. So there are some men who actually do participate.
Well, I would say, you know, it can be a joint effort, Peter. It can be a joint effort. It has to be a joint effort, particularly where children are concerned. But, you know, traditionally, I always remember... Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, Damon. All I will say is very briefly, to all the ladies who are watching, men built civilization. So, quite frankly, we deserve to have Christmas off.
Oh.
Wow.
So do you do much around Christmas? I mean, what's your Christmas involved? I mean, I think back to my father's job was to get the turkey, to get the ham, to make the mechanics of things work so that my mum went and created the magic sort of thing. What do you do?
Well, I'm spending it with my family this year. We all get together every year. So I've got my 3 elder sisters who are like some of my best friends, and my parents are still together, and they've all got grandkids. So we all gather together in a house in Wales and pitch in and have a nice time. And there's no one person who's really responsible for the tasks. But when that kind of discussion does come up, I always say, well, look, ladies, it's fine to demand that men do 50% of the chores as long as you're paying 50% of all the bills, including the mortgage.
Liz, what do you think of that?
Well, I don't know what to say to that, but what I do say, do you fill the kids' stockings? Who's the Santa? Is that you? Normally, again, that's down to the women. And
really? It's always men who are dressing up as Father Christmas in grottos up and down shopping centres, which are populated by middle-class women spending their husband's earnings. It's men who dress up as Father Christmas. It's not women doing that.
Yeah, but they don't fill the stockings. It's again, that's down to the women. It's the women. What I've said is, it's the women who actually enjoy doing it.
All of the gifts that you buy. No, that's rubbish. And you know what? Here's another piece of reality for you. There are lots of single men. There are also lots of gay men who have wonderful Christmases where women aren't even involved. I'm sorry, ladies, it's just not all about you all the time.
Liz, what's your job at Christmas? What do you do, or what will you see yourself doing?
I am leaving here, and I'm going to help put up not only my decorations with my daughter, Tallulah, but I'm going over to my sister's with my niece. We are putting up the Christmas tree. We're doing everything, because my sister and brother-in-law are arriving back in London today. So I'm doing all that.
OK.
So
lovely festive blouse as well.
But I love it. I absolutely love doing it. And I think women, because they have that sort of mostly the creative side...
Well, my biggest observation throughout this discussion has been Ellie Costello saying nothing.
I'm staying out of it. But I'll say I do most of the work in the house at Christmas. And I think Liz is right. You do enjoy it, but I do think men should pull their weight as well.
OK,
well,
there we go.
Ellie, you're definitely bringing the festive glamour to the segment today.
Well,
you know.
Thank you, Peter. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Happy Christmas, Peter. Have a good one. And Elizabeth...
You too. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
You,
and Elizabeth, you have a lovely one too.
Thank you, Eamon.
Thank you.
See you in the new year. I'm coming in on Christmas Day.
Are you?
I'm sneaking out of the house.
Well, I've
You're
news
very
for
good.
you. I'm not.
I know you're not.
Thank you.